Everybody, it's Saturday, August 14th, and Hayden's out here. We're at my parents' house. Hayden's out here currently getting ready to cut some holes in the van. Say hi, babe.
Hey.
What you doing?
We're cutting some holes.
Are you ready?
No.
What happens if you mess it up?
Well, luckily there's some small margin for error, but not much.
Here we go.
Okay, first hole getting cut in the van. We're doing the vent. Here's the Maxxair Fan. That's going right there. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. We'll see how it goes.
Ready.
So we have our template hole taped, and we're gonna do some pilot holes so that we can move the jigsaw around the corners. Here we go, first cut in the van. Hopefully I measured correctly.
Did you measure 3 times?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Hayden has officially put the first hole in the van. How you feeling up there, babe?
Big hole.
Luckily it was right. Give me some information about what you're doing now.
So the hole's been cut. I need to use an angle grinder to make it a little bit bigger. Because it's, come over here. So it's basically, the hole is too small, basically by the width of the flange. So we have to, gotta make the big hole bigger. That's what that comes down to. So we got the flange in, and then we use some rubber seal underneath the flange, and then we have our pine strip on the underside, which is gonna, well, we got the first vent fan in. That looks pretty good. Nice pine trim. Probably won't do any more work when it's like 100 degrees outside, so tomorrow morning, getting after it early. Good morning, everybody. Another day of van renovations underway. Today we are doing the window. This is going to be the driver's side panel window. And that's going right here. See how it goes. The fan went in fairly easy yesterday. Pretty low drama, but this is a much bigger hole. So basically, the idea is that the window gets cut out, and this interior bracket is what keeps the window in place. Here we go. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go around the outside of the window basically punch a line in here with this metal punch so that I can see it from the outside, and go outside, trace it with Sharpie, and then actually cut it from the outside. I've seen a couple of people do this on YouTube, and it seems like a pretty good idea, so see how it turns out. Alright, so I've done all of the hole punching. See how it looks on the outside. Okay, so you can see the outline. It's kind of hard to see on that side. There we go. Going all the way around. And that's going to be the outline of the window. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take Sharpie and basically trace all the way around so that I know where to cut. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to tape around the outside. Alright, so I got the window all taped up. Should be pretty much ready to start cutting. Now for the scary part. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a 3/8 hole somewhere around in here so that I can start my cut with the jigsaw and go all the way around from the outside. So here we go. And so it begins. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, these are actually like kitchen knife magnets. I'm going to wrap them in a cloth and then use these to hold the window panel in place as I cut the rest so it doesn't fall out or fall in and scratch the car. Alright guys, moment of truth. Oh, that's a big hole. Oh, mama. I hope I didn't fuck that up. Alright guys, the first hole for the window in the driver's side is done. So now I'm going to sand down the edges, paint them with some Rust-Oleum, and we're going to install the window. mistake right there with the jigsaw. What can you do? Can't be perfect. Covered that little spot with some Rust-Oleum. Hopefully it doesn't rust. I don't know if there's any other solution to that. I'll show you really quick. Right there. Just put some Rust-Oleum in there. Hopefully that does a trick. I don't know if you guys can think of any better solutions. Put it in the comments below. Alright, putting in the window for real this time. Alright guys, so I have the window seated inside of the frame. Now what I'm going to do is get the interior bracket and then start screwing it in and kind of getting it into the right position. Okay, first window's in. Let's go take a look from the outside. Oh yeah. It looks like I need to tighten it a little bit more because this is supposed to be kind of flush here. Holy moly. Look at that. First window in. 4 more to go. Alright, so now I'm going to start on the passenger side sliding door window. I'm going to use the same technique that I used before. I'm going to basically not really punch holes, but I'm going to punch little divots all along the outside of the trim so that when I go to the outside of the van, I can then trace it with my Sharpie like I did on the driver's side. So let's recheck this one last time. Okay, passenger side door window going in. See how this fits. All right, both of the side windows are in. Driver's side, passenger side. Ooh, that looks good. Windows probably took, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half a piece. And then I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna start on these windows yet or wait. We'll see. House is just out hiking with her parents. She hasn't seen the van yet. Come take a look.
I brought you part of an Oreo shake.
2 brand new windows. Alright, so we got the bunk window template up. Trace top line, which is 1 inch from the interior frame. And we're going to do 1 inch from the bottom.
So we just drilled our pilot holes in the back panel of the van. Now we're going to make sure that the holes in the template line up with those pilot holes. We're going to tape it down, trace it, line it all with tape so that the jigsaw doesn't scratch the van, and then we're going to cut the hole for this window. Putting the first bunk window in. Yeah, all right, water test. Here we go. Windows are in. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you being here.
If you enjoyed the video and want to be a part of our journey, make sure to like this video and subscribe.
See you next time. Stay weird.